Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing fine. Today, we will be learning more about direct and indirect speech, and this is just part one of it. So, in my previous videos, we have learned more about tenses, subject verb agreement, right? Now, in this video, we will learn more about direct and indirect speech and the changes that happen when we go with the conversions. First, let's understand what is a direct speech. So, a direct speech is when two people talk directly to each other, whereas indirect is when the second or third person reports or tells something. For example, the teacher said, I teach English. So, this is a direct form that I teach English. I am saying it to myself that I teach English, or I am saying it to somebody else that I teach English. In the indirect form, it becomes the teacher said that she or he teaches English, right? So here we find very normal changes, such as in the direct form, the comma is removed, and instead of that, we have the word that in the indirect form. Okay, and the double quotes are also removed in the indirect statement. So now, when the reported verb kriya say is in the past tense said, then the quoted words or the words in the quotes or reported speech tense gets changed. That means when we have say the as a reported verb, the tense of the reported speech will not get changed. But when we have the reported verb as said, which is in the past tense, then the reported speech tense will get changed. Let's see how. When I say Ram says Sita is my wife, says is the reported verb here, which is in the present tense. So, the tense of the quoted words, Sita is my wife, will not get changed. Let's see. Ram says that Sita is his wife. So, tense of the reported speech remains unchanged as say is in the present tense. But when we say Ram said, Sita is my wife, so it becomes Ram said that Sita was his wife. So here the tense has changed, right? In the first sentence we have is my wife. In the second sentence it becomes was his wife. So the tense of the universal truth also remains unchanged. The professor said Merchant of Venice is written by Shakespeare. So the indirect speech would be the professor said that Merchant of Venice is written by Shakespeare. Here the tense has not changed. Changes in pronouns in reported speech. I, me, mine, ours, us changes according to the gender. If I here is a she, is a girl or a female, then we would be using she. But if I, in any of the sentences is for a male, then it becomes he in the indirect speech. Let's see how. She said, I am a student. So in the indirect speech, it becomes she said that she was a student. Here you could see two things. There is a change in the tense as well, since the reported verb is in the past tense, and I changes to she, am changes to was. Okay, because there is a change in the tense of the sentence as well. So we'll talk about this further, but here just we need to see the pronouns. Also note that no extra word is added while changing the direct speech into an indirect speech. There are no addition of the words. Now talking about a list of changes in time and place when we, write a sentence from a direct speech to indirect speech. Let's quickly see how. Now changes to then, today or tonight changes to that day or that night. This changes to that, tomorrow changes to the next or the following day. Yesterday changes to the previous day or the day before. Last night, the previous night, or the night before. Ago changes to before. At present changes to at that time. Similarly, next week changes to the following week. Here changes to there. Come becomes go. This becomes that. These becomes those. So these are several changes that we need to remember while we change a direct speech into an indirect speech. I hope it's very, very clear till here. Now, talking about the change in the tense of the reported speech. There are several rules that, if a sentence is in a particular tense, we are supposed to change it in a particular tense only. We cannot just randomly write any other tense. It would go wrong. That again is a reason that, students fail to gain marks in direct and indirect speech or reported speech, for say. So, the very first tense here is present tense. So, we'll talk about each tense one by one. Here, first one is simple present tense. It changes to simple past tense. For example, Raman said, I play cricket. I play cricket is an example of simple present tense. So, if you know that how a present tense sentence changes to past tense, you'll be able to write it very easily. So, in the indirect speech, it becomes Raman said that he played cricket. So, very clearly and very obviously, there are several other changes that are obviously there. That is, comma and double inverted comma gets removed. I changes to he. But here the tense also gets changed. That is, play becomes played. So now, when any sentence is in present continuous tense, it changes to past continuous tense. For an example, Rahul said, Rita is dancing on the stage. Is dancing is an example of present continuous, right? So for past continuous, is will just change to was, right? So in the indirect speech, what will the change be? Rahul said that Rita was dancing on the stage. This is a very simple conversion. Okay. Next is present perfect will change to past perfect. Let's take another example. Raj said, Ali has sung a song. Has sung is an example of present perfect. So, in the indirect speech, apart from all the necessary changes, there will be a change in the tense as well. Raj said that Ali had sung a song. So, here has sung has changed to had sung. So, this was an example of present perfect to past perfect. The last form of present tense is present perfect continuous will change to past perfect continuous. For an example, Mona said, Ruchi has been playing chess since 2010. That is 2010. So here, has been playing is an example for the tense present perfect continuous. Now, it is very simple. You know the answer already. Okay. So, here there will just be one change, that is, has will change to had in the indirect speech. Mona said that Ruchi had been playing chess since 2010, that is 2010. Okay. Now, there is another thing that I would want to add here, that since is used for a particular day, date, and time. Like since morning, there is a specific time mentioned. Okay. And when we use for, that is used for a particular duration. Suppose my sentence is Ruchi has been playing chess for 2010 would be wrong here. Here I need to give a duration if I am writing for. So for 10 years now, for 12 years now, for 15 months now. Okay, so a particular duration is mentioned for the very word for. But for since, a particular day, date, time has to be mentioned. Now, the next tense, that is a past tense, a little difficult to understand, but I have tried to make it very easy for you all. So, simple past, a very common example, simple past tense will change to past perfect tense. Okay, so Raj said Anu was absent today. So, you have to remember everything that we did in pronouns and all. So here the answer becomes, the indirect form becomes, Raj said that Anu had been absent that day. So here today changes to that day and was absent changes to had been absent. Right? Had been is an example for perfect. We use had been as a tense for past perfect tense. So, Anu had been absent that day. So, this would be your example for the changed past tense to past perfect tense. So, similarly, past continuous tense changes to past perfect tense. For an example, here I have mentioned the teacher said the students were studying English. So, in the indirect form, it becomes the teacher said that the students had been studying English. So, were has changed to had been, right? So, it's very, very simple for you to understand only if you know the tenses properly. And for that, you have to go back and find out the very first or the second video that I had posted on tenses. And then we have another tense, that is past perfect, which remains unchanged. If I say Shikha said, I had sung a song. So, and last but not the least, future tense. In the future tense, we use words such as will, shall, can, may, which all changes to would, should, could, might, respectively, from direct to indirect speech. For example, if I say, Chitra said, I will come tomorrow. So here the change would be, Chitra said that she will change to would. She would go the next day. Come becomes go, tomorrow becomes the next day. So you'll find, other changes here as well. So I becomes she, will becomes would, come becomes go, and tomorrow becomes the next day or the following day. Another example is Durchan said, I can study literature. So here the change would be I will change to he and can would change to could. Durchan said that he could study literature. Right? So this was an example of how in any direct speech can changes to could in the indirect speech. And I hope this was very much clear. You can, post it in the comments if you want further videos on such topics. And I hope it was very, very comprehensible. Thank you so much.